think this and out with no haters, keep the fake all at a distance.
1 2 1 2. You know this, man. I'm DJ Chase.
Sunny Chase.
We here at DTFradio.com, the Butter Basic Show. We active today.
And what I said, you ain't listen.
We cooking. Like I said, I am DJ Chase. We had a few days off.
Sunny.
The Butter Basic Show right here at DTFradio.com. Call us up 347-721-3161. You know what it is.
They got a possibility. In the back, that's think this and out with no haters, keep the fake all at a distance. I put
1 2 1 2. You know what it is, man. Sunny so fancy. Sunny so fancy. DJ Chase. Money is my language. We here.
you ain't listen. I said what I said, you ain't listen.
1 2. My mic is good, Butters. We here. Like I said, I am DJ Chase. Make sure you follow Butters on our Instagram, Butter Basic Show. Let's go.
Got the trigger finger itching. Light camera action, ain't no switching positions. The chopper go bad, but that body gets it twitching. Hey.
Once again, we got Papi Goya in the building. You know what it is. Viral sensation. We here. Let's go.
In the back that.
DJ Chase.
Make sure you follow me on the Instagram _DJ Chase __ DJChase.net, DJChaseradio.com. Let's go. Like I said, we're gonna let this one rock. Video out soon. DJ Chase, Sunny so fancy. Money is my language. Let's go.
I said what I said, you ain't listen. Fuck the mo, then got a possibility. Get in the back, that sneak this and out. With no haters, keep the fake all at a distance. I put doors with a guy, he my witness. The way you playing dumb, got the trigger figure itching. Lights, camera, action, ain't no switching positions. The chopper go bad, but that body gets it twitch.
Let's go.
Hold on.
Produced by yours truly, DJ Chase. I does this. Real expensive. You can't afford me. Let's go.
Money gets it spinning like a fidget. I said it's way too many. I got options. I pull up to any Friday. You know I'm show stopping. Summer bed lit, so faces so popping. I gotta watch my back. I know. And look, who better? You never. I'm too clever.
Once again, this is DTFradio.com. The Butter Basic Show. I am DJ Chase. You know this. We here.
Get you like
Papi Goya in the building. Let's go.
And I'm official. All these other kind of fit. I'm speaking English. You know.
Shout out to everybody on the IG live on that social media on that Butter Basics IG.
If you want,
let's go.
Me, it's going my way. Everybody Jack Rick Ross when they no gunplay. My hitters ain't gonna say too much. They let the guns play. Nighttime afternoon, get them in the broad day. I'm a freaky before this. We got a full play. Running the guy with his Yeezys, then I'm a cool day. Headed to the barber, bitten straight with the parlay. Big sunny head, honcho got the bum Jose. I won't say I got you when I don't trust it. Then they feelings, I promise you that I won't. Wasn't too hot to hustle, he can't get it on his own. I'm already at the top, I'm just chilling on my throne. Like, I make it rain in any weather, cause I'm stunting. And I'm official, all these other kind of fit. I'm speaking English, you know money is my language. I can't with no, cause they all on the same.
You're now in the mix with the Worldwide Sounds Records. DJ Chase, lock it in. You know the vibe.
What's up, Buzz? What's good, mamas?
Everything is 1, 2, 3 ABC out this bitch. I wanted to let you know what I'm saying, like expound on the songs right now that you've been producing. If you can do that within like the next 5 minutes, like throw your.
What's that? I got a catalog, so.
I know you got the catalog.
All right. I need some Papi Goya music though.
Do you?
I need some music.
What? You didn't get the email?
I did not.
You making us look incompetent,
No. We're not gonna do that.
Throw your
Got me sipping on this
juice
behind
the scenes. Bring the levels down to where you know what I'm saying?
I got you. That's the
destination.
Yeah, look.
And I got you because we need to have that Papi Goya.
I need that Papi Goya.
Got me sipping on this juice in here.
Just to bring it down.
DJ Chase.
I got it over here. Turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, look. She fell in love with a soldier because she heard that I was trapping. Got in the Bronx.
I got Mike Kawan from the Bronx.
Got me sipping on this juice in here.
Yeah, Mike Kawan.
DJ Chase.
And in the meantime, while you do that, we got this going on. I got you. All right.
Let's get it. You know what it is, man. The Butter Basic Show. I am DJ Chase.
DJ Chase.
Sauce.
Sky Vision. Yeah, look, she fell in love with a soldier cause she heard that I be trapping. Got in the Bronx and get the DJ Chase. Sky Vision. Yeah, look, she fell in love with a soldier cause she heard that I be trapping.
New artist. He's worldwide.
Got me
Going
sipping on this
global.
deuce in here. DJ Chase.
Once again, we here.
Yeah,
Let's go.
she fell in love with a soldier cause she heard that I be trapping. Got in the Bronx and get the down in Manhattan. Big hammer on my hip in case I hate
If you need those hits, not that watered down music. If you need those hits, you want to make some money, holla at DJ Chase. Let's go.
ain't in the act cause I was raised by goons and goblins really about that action. Break up down decimals, always was good with fractions. I had to get a new plug because Papi was always
Taxing. Once again, shout out to my guy Mike Kawan. You know what it is, Big Bronx in here.
DJ Chase.
The Butter Basics Show, DTFradio.com. Call us up 347.
Yeah, look, she fell in love with a soldier.
347-721-3161. Let's go.
Bronx and get the down in Manhattan. Big hammer on my hip in case a hater catch me lacking. Cause I come from a
The
section.
YouTube Butter Basics Show. Let's get it.
And I really
Follow me, Instagram _ DJ Chase _
by goons.
Twitter at DJ Chase, Facebook DA Real DJ Chase. Let's go.
Always was good with frack. I had to get a new plug because Papi was always taxing. Balenciaga, Big Walker, always been a slick talker. I could get for 5 bands, now that's a quick offer. She just wanna me in a foreign car, see the ice shining in that. DJ Chase. Sky Vision. Yeah, look, she fell in love with a soldier cause she heard that I be trapping. Got in the Bronx and get the down in Manhattan. Big hammer on my hip in case a hater catch me lacking. Cause I come from a section where them young be clapping. And I really talk I live, so I ain't in the act. Cause I was raised by goons and goblins, really about that action. Break up.
Let's go.
Was good with fractions. I had to get a new plug because Papi was always taxing. Balenciaga, Big Walker, always been a slick talker. I could get for 5 bands, now that's a quick offer. She just wanna me in a foreign car, see the ice shining in that Audemars, and I'ma out like a porn star. I just bought a Louis, now shorty asking for
1 2 1 2.
Mr. Chow.
And as you see, I got the DJ Chase trucker hats too.
No, I did.
Let's go. DJChase.net. Let's get it. Whoa.
Baby, don't try to sue me. I just want down. Thick where the roof be. I wanna f every girl in the world, Lil 2G. And she just tryna lay up, take some pictures and stay up. Trust the soul, even these chickens that's trying to get their weight up. I was really in that kitchen, whipping, cooking, and baking. The early bird getting the first worm up on the wake up. This guaranteed shots for that tryna play us. These Halloween, that's really fake it and make up. Soldier, cause she heard that I be trapping. Got in the Bronx and get the down in Manhattan. Big hammer on my hip in case a hater catch me lacking. Cause I come from a section where them young be clapping.
DJ Chase, worldwide sounds. Always breaking the hottest new artists. He's worldwide, going global.
Today I thought about suicide. Today I thought about suicide. Today I thought about suicide. Today I thought about suicide.
1 2 1 2. You know this, man. My guy Papi Goya. If y'all seen him on the gram, y'all know who he is. He got looking like my block right now, McCombs University. That Honda Civic driving. Don't worry. I love my Dominicans, but that car racing gotta stop. Some of us gotta work.
I should call you up, but I get too much pride.
1 2. You know this, man. Papi Goya. Papi _ Goya 88 on that IG. Let's go. We here, the Butter Basics Show. Get in tune with us. You know what it is. We vibing. We active in here.
You're now in the mix with the Worldwide Sounds Records. DJ Chase, lock it in. You know the vibe.
Today I thought about suicide. Today I thought about suicide. Thinking about the time when you was by my side. I should call you up, but I get too much pride. Today I thought about suicide. Today I thought about suicide. Today I thought about suicide. I should call you.
That's what real DJs do. That's what we do. Let's go. I am DJ Chase. Let's get it.
Today I thought about suicide. Thinking about the time when you was by my side. I should call you up, but I get too much pride. Now I'm thinking suicide. Today I thought about suicide. Thinking about the time when you was by my side. I should call you up, but I got too much pride. Now I'm thinking suicide. You know I love you in the worst way. I do. You ain't even call me from a first date. Now you got me thinking about you. Thinking about the times when we had.
We here.
You said you.
Like I said, the Butter Basic Show, DTFradio.com.
I text you how I feel, you never text back. I wrote a love letter, you never wrote back. Now you got me feeling like a nigga need to fall back. You got a new man, think you moved up. I called 100 times, won't you pick up? On some real shit, I don't give a fuck. I'm with my girl back and I ain't giving up. Today I thought about suicide.
Like I said, we here, Papi Goya, the Butter Basic Show. We working.
I'm thinking suicide. Today I thought about suicide. Thinking about the time when you were I should pull you up, but I got too much pride. Now I'm thinking suicide. All I know is what I want.
Once again, we breaking music. That's what we do on Butter Basic Show, DTFradio.com. We break the hottest music.
Hey, DJ.
Once again, Papi Goya. No set zone. A little adobo. Something so freak though. Let's go.
You're now in the mix with the Worldwide Sounds Records.
That Papi Goya 88. Let's go.
You know the vibe.
The Butter Basic Show. We here, Papi Goya.
All I know is what I want. It's you right here. All I know is what I want. It's you right here. All I know is what I want. It's you right here. All I know is what I want. It's you right here. All I know is what I want. It's you right here. All I know is.
Like I said, this is the Butter Basic Show. I am DJ Chase.
Right.
DJChase.net. Follow me back on that Instagram _DJ Chase __.
Right here.
Don't worry, I'm here. I'm popping up. Let's go.
Right here.
Worldwide Sounds Records. Let's get it.
Kissing me.
Butters. Whoa.
Pull up, get dressed, text your phone, I'm outside. I know you ready, I'm just waiting for your reply. I know you want it, I can see it in your eyes. So hurry up, cause we running out of time. And let's go. You got me, whoa. We can sex right now, you ain't no hope,
Something for the ladies, Papi. Something for the
Think
ladies.
she's supposed to.
Let's get it.
Cause you loving me while I'm freaking you. Never give a damn on what them haters think. Them bitches mad.
This one is Papi Goya.
Pussy stink.
Called Right Here. Let's go. This one's called Right Here.
Patiently. And I'm just waiting for my phone to ring. Yeah. And I'ma hit it on the kitchen sink. Yeah. Butt naked in the cheetah mink. Cause all I know is what I want. So pull up right now and don't front. All I know is what I want. It's you right here. All I know.
Let's go.
is what I want.
He's definitely singing in the shower. Let's get it.
Right.
This one's called Right Here. Let's go.
It's you right here. It's you right
But it's like this one.
here. Touching me. It's you right here. Kissing me.
Once again, my guy Papi Goya. Let's go. Butters, be ready. Be ready, Butters.
You feeling me? I'm feeling you. You here now. So what you tryna do? Ain't met no other nigga. I ain't like them other niggas. You better control your nigga. Well, I have to kill a nigga. But fuck that. Baby, what's that?
Worldwide sounds. Always breaking the hottest new
It's time
artists.
to get
He's
right.
worldwide, going global.
I put some diamonds on you. Go ahead and shine bright. Now bitches gonna be mad when they see you with me. And niggas gonna be
And
mad.
if you're just now tuned in, it's the Butter Basics Show right here on DTFradio.com.
What I want,
On that YouTube Butter Basics Show.
we
And I
outside.
am DJ Chase.
No, it's what I want. It's you right here, right here. All I know is what I want. It's you right here, right here. Kissing me. It's you right here, right here. Loving me. It's you right here, right here. Touching me. It's you right here, right here. Kissing me. Right here.
Waiting patiently for me, can't get enough of your love, so baby, I'm right here, baby, I know you need me
All I know.
Papi, that's you singing?
Right here, right here. It's what I want.
Like I said, this is Dope Sunday today.
Right here,
Let's go.
right here. It's you right here, right here. It's you
What a basic show. Papi Goya, let's work, let's work, let's work. My guy Johnny Fastlane just walked in.
right here.
What? All right. That was different, but all right. Let me get that. Let me get that. And it's funny because she says that she don't want to hear it, then she want to hear it. Shout out to Angel J. What's up? Canada, what's good? Canada, what's good?
Gangsters, I'm talking about spiritual gangsters. Already know, we already know, even if you never.
Shout out to Toronto. What up, Toronto? What up? My guy Fastlane in here. Let's go.
Yeah, spiritual gangsters do what they want.
Whoa.
Spiritual gangsters, I'm talking about.
Whoa.
Spiritual gangsters.
Like I said, remember you heard it first. Angel J.
Already know.
Spiritual Gangsters,
You know.
Canada, what up? Toronto, what's good? Whoa.
Spiritual gangsters can't deny that spiritual gangsters never die. I'm way too smart to play this part.
Once again, my guy Johnny Fastlane in the building. You know what it
Too
is.
smart to top these charts. They can't see me because I blend in like green.
The Butter Basic Show. We here. Call up 347-721-3161. We active.
I told you I'm cold. My soul is real cold. Please recognize I rectify vibes. Music was dead. I bring it to life. I told you I rhyme. I bust her on time. He missed the last buzz. He busts it on mine. Spiritual gangsters do what they want. Spiritual gangsters, I'm talking about. Spiritual gangsters already know. We already know, even if you never told. Spiritual gangsters see all I.
Whoa.
Spiritual gangsters in disguise. Spiritual gangsters
The
can't.
Butter Basic Show.
Spiritual.
Make sure you hit that IG.
Call me magician.
Whoa.
Call me magnificent.
Whoa.
Call me malicious. Call me Mrs. Finesse. Call me the prison if intelligence is an offense. It's still a means for your brain to comprehend. In my defense, spiritual law said, if I never give, then for sure I'll never get.
Like I said, Angel J. Toronto, what up?
Never have
This one's called Spiritual Gangster on all streaming platforms. Let's go.
Spiritual gangsters do what they want. Spiritual gangsters don't talk on the phone. Spiritual gangsters already know. We already know, even if you never told. Spiritual gangsters see your life.
Butters, we good to go?
Spiritual gangsters,
We good to go?
skies. Spiritual
Shout out to Kim in the building too. Let's get it.
The spiritual gangsters never die.
Yo, man.
DJ Chase, lock it in. You know the vibe.
Yo. You know what's awesome sauce about all of this? I must say, the higher power is the only power that predicts and puts forth all of the energy that is what it is in the time of the now, right now. Have any of you guys sitting here? I'm not going to introduce everybody just as yet, but have any of you guys been told what to do by the higher power and how to behave? All you've done is do as you do, and somehow or the other, things happen that are right in alignment with how it's supposed to fucking be. This is the Butters Basics show, man. Every Sunday from 2 to 3 p.m. If you believe in time frames and time zones, you know, that's on your that's your business. If you choose to do so. Let me hear that. Just put them chairs up again, Chase. Let me hear what that. I definitely must say that this, first and foremost, is the platform for the unknown to get known. And not because you've never heard of the person that we're speaking about, but because of the fact that you have been enlightened to who it is and why it is that we're speaking about them.
You get to know them a little bit better.
Yo, Johnny, thanks for coming through.
Of course, you know. We outside.
Yo, and so why not? Why not?
Yep.
For all those that are the audience and the public that are listening right now, my name is Butter with an ER. Some people like Butte, Butta. I'm like AH. I'm like, shorty, like real proper, like Butter. Why not? Like, you know, it is what it is. Platform for the unknown to get known, as well as anger management for the diaspora. You think you don't belong, but you definitely do. When we see you in all of your liveliness, we talk to artists, entrepreneurs, filmmakers, movers and shakers about the things that they're perpetuating forward into the atmosphere and the universe. You chose to do that, so why wouldn't we highlight that?
Yeah.
Right? Sitting to the left of me, the best of me, Johnny Fastlane on the left-hand side of me. Tell them where they can find you at, love.
Peace, y'all. It's your boy Johnny Fastlane here. You already know what it is. You can follow me at Johnny Fastlane on everything. JONNY Fastlane. No H. Instagram, YouTube. Also, tune into my show, allhiphop.com, Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. We talking hip hop. Me and Shantae Waynes. That's one of the Waynes people. You know, they got a bunch of people.
Is that Wayans
like Sean and Marlon Wayans, Keenan Ivory
like
Wayans,
that?
and everything like that? Yeah, that's my co-host every day. Let's Talk Hip Hop, 7 p.m. on
And why
Caffeine
not?
TV. Fire ass show for sure.
And I really appreciate you coming through. You've got one of the original Butters Basics mugs.
Yeah.
If I can get that. You know, we never know who we're gonna be until somebody says, "Wow, you're there."
Yep.
It's some wild shit.
Yep.
So keep being everything glorious that you have chosen yourself to perpetuate to be. Folks won't understand that until you get there.
That's a fact.
They don't understand it until getting there equals their version of getting there.
Whatever they want to see.
Whatever they want to that to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So on the platform for the unknown to get known, also known as anger management for the diaspora, we're always going to talk about the things and the people and the powers that be, because we are powerful and we be.
Hell yeah. That's a fact.
Am I weird for saying this?
No, not at all. It's Sunday, man. You got to say it.
Where else do they do this at?
nowhere, and that's the point.
So thanks for having me be the anomaly. That is what it is. DJ Chase,
What's up with you?
you didn't have to, but you came and you were and you did
I did have to. It's
all
called
that
work. We got bills to pay.
Man.
That's just that simple. What's good,
Yo,
though?
today we're sitting with an artist that I looked at on the gram that caught my attention by the name of Papi Goya.
Oh yeah.
Sir, what's up? What's up? What's up?
You know, I'm not gonna interrupt. This is what I do. Like, you know,
Nah,
Johnny,
go ahead,
to
go
the
ahead,
left
go
of you,
ahead.
to the best of you, to the left of you, to the best of you. DJ Chase already. Tell them where they can find you.
Instagram _DJ Chase, or just go to my website, djchase.net. Yeah.
And you know, right now, sitting to the left of you, the best of you, there's a gentleman named Mac that chooses to be undisclosed.
Yeah.
But are you indisposed?
Nah,
Can you tell them where they can find you, or no? Is that not available?
Nah.
Wait, let me turn your mic up,
never gonna be available.
motherfucker! Like, you just got your mic down, like.
At the present time, it's not available.
Not available.
It's never going to be available.
Okay.
That's just Mac. That's
Cool
Mac
beans.
and
All right. That's what's up.
He's got cheeks. He's got teeth. He's got nostrils. Yo, and sitting to the left of him, the best of him, the gentleman of the who we came to talk about, Papi Goya.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up?
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing gloriously. I had never have a problem. I can't wait until the higher power brings me into my finest culmination of design. I didn't mean like look nice to you, but at the same time, I've got so much growth to perpetuate into the universe to show, you know, what I can do for humanity. That's what I'm here for.
Yes.
In a
I feel you.
hip hop sense of mine. How are you in hip hop?
I'm good. I'm trying to make my way, just following my path. You know.
What made you love hip hop, love?
Growing up, I grew up in a house full of females. And, you know, females
hate hip hop or something?
No,
You're trying to fucking
they love
attack
music.
us?
They
What
love,
do you mean?
They love music.
In a house full of females that showed you how to put the
So-
seat down.
Nah, it was always music playing all the time, day through night. I'm talking about like back when records, you know.
The vinyls.
Yes.
Tell me,
yes.
like, what was vinyls to you? Because you kind of young, right?
I'm 35.
You're a little young, you
I'm a
know,
little young.
PYT type.
I mean, I grew up with my grandparents, so you know,
What did they show you musically?
they're from the South. So, you know, it was Al Green, James Brown, Teddy,
Al
all of that.
Green.
It's all of that. They know it wasn't no, you know.
They wasn't Teddy Riley.
No, that was more of my
New
aunts
Jack
and my
Swing.
moms and them. That was my moms.
My
and
mom's
them.
listening to New Jack
Your
Swing.
mom's
Heavy.
listening to Jack
Heavy,
Swing?
yeah.
Teddy,
Mary
all
J.
of them.
Blige,
Oh,
Tony
yeah.
Braxton,
Yeah.
that Waiting to Exhale album,
Uh-huh.
the soundtrack.
Talk about it.
Man.
Talk about it.
Sitting in my room, Brandy.
Monica, all that.
Yeah.
So, you know.
What predecessed that? Like, who are the people that your great grands or your grands showed you music through?
Of course, Michael Jackson. My grandmother put me on a Michael Jackson young. Jackson 5.
Mm-hmm.
She loved Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin. So I grew up around all of that, just loving music. You know, and my father was kind of he did music too. He was in a rap group when I was young called Demons of Death.
Your dad was in a rap group?
Yeah, I remember them on the Video
I'm
Music
so
Box
done.
when I
Really?
was young. Yeah.
Where's he
You
from, your
talking about
pops?
Ralph
He's from Brooklyn too.
McDaniels?
He's from
Brooklyn.
Yeah, but as I grew up, he was more in Harlem.
Mhm.
You know, so but yeah. So,
And I'm so thankful also to, you know, have grown up on the Video Music Box
Mhm.
era.
Yes.
It's like an era in hip hop that was just who knew that I would actually go out with my own camera and film Ralph McDaniels events in the park in Queens, Kid and Play and people like that. Like, you know,
we got to grow up with hip hop. We're fortunate, you know.
Yeah.
Hip hop is 50 years old this year.
Yeah.
And we're all kind of like, I mean, we're not 50,
but we've seen a lot.
Yeah. Our parents are older than 50.
Yeah.
So like we right there with it, you know?
Yeah. I remember like Bobby Simmons and all of that. Play videos, all of that. Like,
Exactly.
That's when you ain't have cable in your room. You have to, you know, find that channel.
All the way up to 68 and shit
find
like
that channel.
Yeah.
Put the antenna on.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about that is like during that time, I wasn't even in the United States.
Oh wow.
I was in Trinidad and Tobago,
Mm.
and watching Bobby Simmons.
They had it out
That's
there
the dude
too.
with the light eyes, right?
Yeah.
And watching him.
They had it out there. I didn't know that.
Of course, we had channels.
Yeah.
We had a couple
We had
of
channels.
Yeah, we had a couple of channels. It was UHF, VHF 13,
Yeah.
and we were able to receive certain shows
Yeah.
until satellite came in and was able to like
Give
show
you
us like
everything.
some of everything. And definitely, what's his name? Bobby Simmons with
Bobby
the light
Simmons.
eyes.
Yeah.
Him. And
Remember-
then when I came to the United States, shout outs to everybody that came to the United States, but you was a citizen and you didn't even fucking know that your parents hid that from you till you got here. You was straight.
Oh, so you was already born
I was already
here.
straight. I was born here.
And then they took
Don't
you back
try
over
to
there to
play
go to
me
school?
out.
Wow.
I was here. I was
Wow.
born here, and then they shipped me off.
That's crazy.
When you found out
Listen.
you was left, I'm gone. Like,
Listen,
out.
man, I don't know how to hold this. Kim, come help me out. Shout outs to Juicy.
many hats. Many
that
hats.
comes and wears the many hats, right?
Mhm.
You can flip those, and handle the handle. But the thing is like music has always been a part of all melanated communities everywhere around the world. Now that you, Papi Goya, have a chance to give something to the world, the same way that you grew, I don't know, did you grow up in what's your background? First tell them that.
Well, my mother's black,
What's black?
African American, and my
then?
father is Puerto Rican.
Is Puerto Rican black?
Is Puerto Rican black? They say it is. They say it is.
Who's they?
Stuff I heard on the internet.
All right.
But I grew up on my mother's side. I grew up, with my grandparents. My mother had me young, so
You're a black man.
yeah.
Okay.
I grew up eating fried chicken, collard greens, yams, all that. Black eyed
What's
peas.
the Puerto Rican things you ate?
I don't know. Whatever I got from the corner store. Like
Ah!
I didn't know much of my father's side that much.
Why you gotta shoot it down?
Like,
Shay?
it is what it is. Like, but growing
Our
up.
culture in America is very diverse. Let's
Yes,
say that,
yes.
right?
Mhm.
And so when I heard your music, and not only that, you do skits too.
Mhm.
Not only that, you're also a filmmaker.
Yes.
You produce web series.
Mhm.
We're gonna get into all of the above.
I'm here for it.
What made you go all those different routes? Were you not able to get a job in corporate?
I actually have a job doing all of this. I actually have a job. This is what I love to do. I love to create. But I'm not creating, I don't feel like myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I started out acting. Really, my mom's had me in acting young. I was on like.
Were you a Gerber baby?
I wish I was,
Yeah,
but
they was
I
making
wasn't.
bread.
I did plays. I did a lot of stuff growing up, and what made me do music? Like growing up, it was the summertime, and I remember seeing like Soulja Boy and Hurricane Chris and all these dudes
Mhm.
blowing up. I'm like, these dudes are my age,
Mhm.
making the corniest records in the world. I'm like, maybe I can get into this, and I started doing music, and people started loving it around the hood, but it was just staying there. So I had to find another outlet, something to get me, So, I went back to my acting, and, that's when I started doing skits, and I made the whole web series, Space the Villain.
Acting started for you when?
I'll say 9, 10, elementary school. My mom's had me in every play.
In plays and commercials, or just plays?
I did Yo Mama MTV. I did background, a lot of background. I was like in for Disney and stuff like that. But
Yo Mama, as in like the dissing?
Yeah, I was there. I was like,
that show was funny as hell.
Yeah.
You were a kid in the Yo Mama dissing thing?
If you look at a couple episodes, I'm like just right there, standing there. Oh, like like it was cool.
And so from that, you felt like video and TV was for you?
I just knew I had to do something to get me in front of the camera and not just on the side being an extra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I remember like at one time I used to like be around Jim Jones a lot, through his cousin Dostacks. And I remember when Love and Hip Hop first started, I was there, like behind the scenes, just seeing this was like, oh, this is crazy. Meeting Yandy, Chrissy, Samaya Reese, and all that. Like I was there.
Do you feel like it's like, and excuse my lingua for
Okay.
this, but like, do you feel that's like some type of dick riding, or was that like, how people look at it like, oh, you dick riding every scene, or was it you basically being a part to a movement
For what?
for
For
filmography, for people that wanted to be involved in
well,
acting, like if they didn't have any other way that you knew about,
for your
this was
mama,
the way that you knew about.
for the Yo Mama show, I actually got called and I got paid to be there. That's the only reason why I went there that day. Like I was just trying to get in the door.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time when I was with Jim and them, I was actually just doing music, trying to get into like the game and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't ever on no episode. I was just there experiencing.
Yeah, but there was a payment to all of that. Even if
Yeah.
it wasn't like monetarily, there was something that you felt that you were getting from the experience, as well as being there, making yourself a lead to other things.
Yeah. I just felt like I need to be in the room and bump shoulders and network.
Yeah.
That's what I need to do. Like if I gotta just be here to be extra, I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna move around. That's just
Sometimes
me.
that's all it takes,
I just gotta get in the room.
Yeah.
So now that you got into the room, was music your next objective, or like was that something that just came sideways?
No, music. I love music. Music always been in me. My mom's had me in acting. I didn't want to do acting as a kid.
You
I
think
had to
Mos
do
Def
it.
knew that he was going on Sesame Street to have a rap career?
One thing about Mos Def, that's crazy. My partner, Lord Baby Boy, this is his close living legend.
Mhm.
I told you I was in a group earlier. His blood cousin is Mos Def, Dante Smith.
Okay.
So I've been around Mos plenty of times. So it's funny you bring him up, and he's been
Nah,
giving.
it's not funny. I don't think everything's supernatural.
Yeah, it's just crazy how you bring him up. But yeah, Mos he's real cool, and he always just gave
Do
us
you
good
remember
advice.
when they try to keep him in Africa? Like, yo, you can't come back to America. Shit.
That too,
Yeah.
Like, what was that? Do you know anything?
I don't know too much about
But
that.
I know a little. I researched that, and I was like, yo, son,
Mm-hmm.
how do a African American
Right. They're trying to like
not
kick
get
you
to
out the
come
country.
back to America?
Like they're trying to exile you, you
Because
know?
they try to tell him like, oh, you thought you was a world citizen, kid?
But the thing is, like, once you reach a certain knowledge, they are afraid of you. And so if they can keep
How
you
do they
out
find out?
so that you don't spread the knowledge around, they'll do that. Yeah.
Man, listen, we in these times, and I always like to say, recently there was a doctor by the name of Buttar
Mhm.
that was speaking out against the COVID vaccines.
Yeah.
And he died this past week.
Wow.
I won't say how, or we don't know exactly. I'm not in charge of the autopsy, but he spoke out against a lot of different things regarding that situation. And he went on CNN and spoke with them, and they said, I think you're crazy. You're crazy for saying all these things. And he said, yo, all I'm doing is questioning the science, and rightfully so. As a human being, I should be allowed to do so.
Right.
Because I am a human. You are telling me to put something external inside of me that has nothing to do with how I live my everyday life. You're not telling me how to keep living my everyday life after you do this to me. And now he's passed on.
How old was he?
I'm not sure his age, but I'm gonna tell you, me looking in at him, he was diesel. He was cute.
In shape.
He was in shape. He had hairline. You know what I'm saying? Not the little W with the bezels. Not the W and not the, you know what I'm saying? He was intact. And he went on record the week before saying, I'm quite well. I enjoy life. I would never commit suicide. I love who I am and I love everything I stand for. And if they did something, they did it to me because I am not that guy.
He was putting it out there, like if something happened.
Yeah,
to
he
me,
put it. He said
if
it. He
something
said
happened to
if
me-
something happens to me, this is what
But
it.
that's
They
what they do.
did that.
They call you crazy when you're telling the truth. Oh, you're crazy. No, it's the truth. I can't think the way I think.
I
it happens a lot.
And so, do you remember back in the days when rappers used to actually report the times that we're living in? Do you remember that? Johnny, you said something really great that we're 50 years in with hip hop.
Yeah.
If the coming artists don't look at the past as a predecessor of, Sankofa to the future. I don't know if my audience knows what the Sankofa is, but that is when, you look back
Mm-hmm.
still to give to the future what has happened. We are in this together with this. No matter who has quote unquote infiltrated it, you're still here to do these things and perpetuate forward something that is good for what you are in the grand design of. That's just my thoughts,
Yeah.
And like I said, being that this is the platform for the unknown to get known, and as well as anger management for the diaspora, I would never stop that thought process that I am also here to be a time capsule, fashion forward Ralph McDaniels
Mm-mm.
to the things that were, to the things that are, to the things that be. What would you give to the future,
One
Papi
thing I
Goya?
always knew is that you have to learn the past.
He didn't come here for this, right, Mac?
I came in for whatever. I came in for whatever, but I always felt like you have to learn the past to know the future, because everything they do in the future, they just take from the past.
And repeat.
So if I'm advanced in the past, if I know everything in the past, I already know your next move. So that's how I always felt, So I think what I'm doing now is just like comedy and rap is opening the door for other comedy and rap people, because they always say, you can't do comedy, you can't do rap. It don't work. Why can't I be the first one to make it work and open that door?
So when you say comedy, right? When people look at your Instagram and that time capsule of yourself that has no erasable footprint, your digital imprints, kid, try to erase that and see how many people will show you that it still is here, no matter how much you try to escape it. What's the thing that you want to make sure that they cannot erase about Papi Goya?
Everything I create, I don't want them to be able to nothing with nothing I create. I wanted to stand here and be here forever. Like, this guy really was creating music, songs called Suicide, and he'll come and make you laugh after that. Then he'll get deep, express his feelings, and then come back and still can make you laugh. So no matter what you go through, I feel just laughter get you through that, Am I making sense?
Laughter is like some people say that it's like medicine.
Yes.
You brought a beautiful baby girl here in her 12-year-oldness. Hi.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be such a sad situation if you gave her less than excellence?
It would. And that's why I got her here with me today, to learn young, early. She's the one who actually put me on to TikTok and creating videos.
I'm sure.
Really?
Yeah.
She put you onto TikTok?
I was just doing music like that. You should do this. So it's only right. My first solo radio interview, I bring her with me to experience this with me, and teach her young, let her see young. So by the time she gets to my age, she'll be a perfectionist,
Awesome sauce. And if she can like delve into that realm and make it like profitable for her legacy, she doesn't even know what
and
that
she can keep Papi Goya, her daddy thing going,
That's
from
a
me
fact.
to her.
Just
And
like you
she
keeping
have
your
kids,
father's name
yes.
going.
And
Yeah.
we're gonna just keep
But
it
why
moving.
why Goya? We all know damn well that you don't own Goya.
Not at all.
But
Goya stands for goals, obstacles, youth, and ambition.
goals, obstacles, youth, and ambition.
That's what I go for every day. Going after my goals, going through every obstacle, staying
Did you
young.
just look at the can of beans and say that to yourself?
No.
Or like how you
It
because
just
when I
came.
look at the can of Goya beans, I'd be like, yes, I don't have to boil these red beans. I don't have to put these
then-
beans to soak.
and
I
then-
can just go ahead and just
And then it's more like
cut up this pumpkin and that's
it's embracing my Spanish side too, like being Papi Goya, like being the lightest one on my block and in my family, and I
you
was
mean
always
light skin?
light skin.
Can we talk about it?
Yeah, we can talk about
Because
it.
Johnny's sitting here with this ginger beard, and
Yeah, but I don't got the ginger.
yeah.
I don't got the
You
ginger.
escaped the
I
ginger.
don't got the ginger.
Do you wish you had a ginger beard?
I mean, it's cool. But, like, I wish I could just grow a beard at that. Like, this is all I'm getting right here. This is all I'm getting. I done tried.
Oh,
It ain't work. It ain't work.
But there's something, and when I'm on the internet, I realize this place is so far from reality,
Mhm.
but yet it perpetuates all of our ignorance. The internet.
Mhm.
You wish you could grow a beard. Cool beans. You said that you were the lightest one. How did it make you feel growing up seeing everybody else darker than you? Like, did that make you more hardcore? I'm not gonna lie. All I ever see is light skinned people more black than dark skinned people. It just makes it. Does this make sense? Am I being a dickhead by saying this out loud?
I understand
But
what you're saying.
sometimes you find very dark skinned people acting
Nah, with
very, very light skinned.
Nah, with me it was
Chase,
What's up?
how dark are you?
I don't know.
Nah,
You don't gotta answer that. I'm just going to be a dickhead,
But
I know it's crazy. Actually, I was darker when I was younger. Actually, I got older.
You got light skin as you was older.
I was like, wait, a little darker.
Look at Mac's face.
Growing up, I used to
I
always...
hate being dark skinned. This is a problem. I wish I was, and I hate this big beard that shaves.
I love it.
The ladies like the beard, though.
Do they?
Can you grow a beard?
You got me? Nah, I got a little shag.
You little light skin.
Yeah.
Johnny is the only light skin that can grow a beard.
I guess so.
I'm not trying to be a dickhead, but like these are really, really excellent pieces of conversation for people to wake up to some type of reality that no matter what, if you're melanated, who cares how dark you are? The experience is the same everywhere unless we talk about the differences so we can compare notes and make sense out of nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, like growing up. For me,
Do you think that you draking right now?
No, I'm me.
I'm sorry, I'm like a little dickhead. You feel like you
growing up was a little tough for me because I was always getting picked on.
Why?
White boy, even my family, white boy, red.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't trying to be more black. It's just this is what I knew. And my grandmother, she used to be like, "You better get your little white ass out my goddamn house," like all the time. But she loved me,
Was she a chocolate lady?
My grandmother was brown, yes.
Telling you better get your white.
Like when I did something wrong.
Oh, we got a lot to deal with, kid.
And then growing up in Bushwick, going in the store and Papi speaking to you, and I don't know what you're saying.
Right.
Papi, you're not Spanish? I'm like, I am,
Right.
but I don't speak it. Oh, you're not Spanish. Get out of here. You white moreno. The white moreno, the white black kid.
Is there a sound effect, Chase, for oh man, like
That's what it is. Yeah. There you go.
Oh nah, he gets that. That's all I got. So
you go to the corner store and you can't talk to Papi?
What? They used to call me the white to
I'm
this
sure.
day. To this day.
And I will
White
say
moreno to this day.
that I love watching. Shout outs to 50 Cent for actually showing on the Power series, right?
Mhm.
That Mary J. Blige as Miss Tejada.
Yeah, Miss Tejada.
Tejada. And showing that these cocoa colored kids
Mhm.
speaking Spanish. And it's like we got a lot internally
Mhm.
to deal with that some folks don't realize that we're just give us the fucking money so we could get over this shit, kid. Like I don't got time anymore to play around with these people, and we'll fix our own shit. Just pass the fucking bread.
Nah, they're not gonna do that.
Or just open the door.
They already doing that with the California joint.
I seen it.
What you think about the Do you
But
know
that's the
about
state.
it, or
That's
like
the state of California.
the state of California wants to give reparations,
Oh, for real?
right, to certain groups of people, but now it's all
Right.
about how
So
we
it's the
grouping
state.
these people into who gets the money, and it's like I've been on Clubhouse. Shout outs to Clubhouse. Cut me a check. or I'll stop mentioning you. Basically, they're talking about the differences between the American Indians, which are the native blacks that have
Okay.
been here,
Okay.
and the Native Americans, which are the ones that came down from the Bering Strait and met those American Indians already here, and they integrated and blah blah blah. How are you going to separate the money while still separating the people?
Mm.
This is a big problem.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
I
understand?
didn't even know about that.
They're trying to see who qualifies for the reparations.
How do you qualify
You know?
though?
I'm saying if,
Yeah,
if we
exactly.
knew the rules beforehand, we would all qualify.
Is it going to be one state or is it going to pass down to every
Well,
state?
if California do it first, there's gonna be other states that are looking to
Yeah,
see
everybody
how.
want a piece of that.
It's just
Every-
like weed. It's just like abortion. It's going to be ran by the state,
Mhm.
not the feds. If it was going to be ran by the feds, it'd be different. But the federal government is not going to admit to anything, any wrongdoing when it comes to slavery. So
At all.
But guess who did admit recently to wrongdoings? You want me to tell you?
Yeah, I would like to know.
The Pope and the Vatican.
The Pope.
Yes.
The man.
Are you a Christian?
No.
Are you a Christian, Mac? You're trying to be silent. Out, Mac, today. Out, Mac, today. Out, Mac, today.
As a Christian, there's a difference between Christianity and the Pope. The Pope is Catholicism.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's
And,
totally
and,
different.
and so the Catholicism didn't decide how Christianity
Mhm,
worked?
mhm.
Really?
They're different, yeah.
Oh, okay. We
Mhm.
don't
Totally
we
different,
definitely have to
totally
get
different.
into that
Totally
because
different.
from what I understand, the Pope rescinded what is called the doctrine of discovery.
Okay.
And that is the thing that allowed everybody to come into the United States and all of the Caribbean and all of us indigenous folks to do as they will with us and create laws for us and depopulate us and do a bunch of different things to us. And so when he rescinded it recently, it was like saying basically, hey, we're sorry for blah blah blah. We didn't, in today's day, we don't really want to blah blah blah, but we just want to say sorry for blah blah blah, but we don't really want to give you any money for that. Yes,
Like, we sorry, but you ain't getting
yeah,
nothing.
you're not really. Let me just kiss your feet. Let me just kiss
Ain't
your
not
feet.
even doing that.
I'm not mad at them for that. You understand? They do things how they do, but now that you've gotten these rules situated, right? Now that we have no lesser of two evils to vote for next year.
Mm.
What I'm sorry, my fingers came off. Bitch, please. Go right here.
yo, we having technical difficulties
Nah.
right now, but we back.
Listen, we're
in
back. You see how look at God. Listen, they basically don't really want for us to conglomerate on what's to do next.
Mhm.
So I want to lead that into this conversation of while everybody's bugging out trying to figure out what to do next, rappers are getting arrested
Yeah, left and
for
right.
what
As
they've
they
been.
should.
As they should. Oh, the black.
Chase, say, excuse me, sir.
Black.
As they should.
Why should they arrest the rappers, Chase?
All right, I'm gonna keep this short. I ain't
And
gonna
you
go
know,
into
Johnny
some-
you've been reporting.
Yeah.
Listen, for all those that don't know, before you keep it short, Chase, Johnny Fastlane has a great platform that everybody should
That's
follow.
money fast lane right here.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
a
fact.
Johnny
tune
Fastlane
in.
is reporting on all of the hip hop news, piece by piece, individually, and graciously so, taking your time to break it down for those, whether you were in hip hop or not. You give perspective
Yeah,
that is
word.
non-biased, and I appreciate
For
you
sure.
for that.
So I agree.
Yeah, if you watch the videos
What's
or whatever,
up?
like you'll know what's up.
I gotta tune in.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
better tune in
I'm
before I
gonna
put
tune
my
in.
whole foot.
Oh, I'm tuning in. We family.
Baby girl, you ain't tell your dad yet. It's all good. Mac is supposed to do that. Quiet ass Mac.
That's his Mac attack. That's
Listen,
all.
man. Here's what's going on. Chef G and all these folks were recently brought in on charges.
Yeah. 140 counts, 140 charges. They arrested 32 people. They said they could have arrested 300, but they arrested only the most violent criminals, the shooters. Supposedly, they're all down with the 8 Tray Crips or whatever. So Chef G was already in jail for a gun charge, so he got indicted on this now too. But 32 other people they arrested as well,
And I saw
to include
that.
Sleepy Hollow.
And you know what else I seen too was Lisa Evers,
Mhm.
who I've seen from a kid.
From Hot 97 back in the day.
Lisa Evers was embedded into the police situation of their pre-planning, their planning, and also their execution of rounding up these artists to not just, they're not all artists. Like, yo, you can't tell me that you just bust guns all day and kill people and you're a fucking artist. Like, let's not play these
There's only
games.
2 rappers, Chef G and
right?
Sleepy Hollow.
And so they're saying that with the money and the advances, that this is what you did in the community.
Right.
I don't want to highlight them. What would you do with the money that you receive, Papi Goya, for the community? If you had a chance to do something that was beneficial for your daughter and community, what would you do with the chance to expound on that?
Well, first, we have fun more after school programs because we need more of those. Basketball tournaments. We already do something every year called Love Day. Me and all my peoples, when we just give back, book bags and barbecue and everything. But
my boy Hollywood Play used to do that. I don't know if you know him, but
I know Hollywood Play. He's from DeKalb, right?
And he
lives on
passed
DeKalb.
away. The gun violence.
Yeah.
And he would, out of his own pocket, Yandy and all of them would show up, and everybody would push the product and just give away, like without commercial sponsorship, to just see this happen.
Yeah, we do.
Is
that
it
now.
necessary still?
I feel we still need to touch the people. We still need to show people we care. Like, let's put money back into the community. Like, you got parks that need to be rebuilt. It's like not a lot of after school programs anymore. Like, growing up, there was after school programs. We had basketball tournaments, baseball, everything. You don't have that no more. So I would definitely invest into a lot of that.
How would you like to see your daughter grow up with sponsorship from programs like that?
I mean, I would like her to whatever she chooses to do, I'm going to support her. Like this right now, filming and acting is her thing. So I would want so let's not. Why not have?
Leaning to the side like, don't tell on me.
Why not have in certain community centers little acting classes teaching kids how to act and build their social medias and everything. We need all that. We don't have none of that. None of that at all. So I feel that's something we need.
And at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, what is one
that
of the
Mac
things?
actually talking?
It's Mac.
Okay, go ahead, Mac. Go ahead, Donnie.
What is one of the things that they took out of the schools? It's a trade.
And home ec.
Yeah, facts.
As far as giving back, we would come up with a program as far as, teaching people how to paint. You got
plaster
cabinets. I used to have wood shop class.
Yeah, I never had that.
I actually
teach them how to fix holes in walls.
Let me tell you a class that I took in high school that really changed my life, as small as it may sound. It's called calligraphy. Calligraphy is the art of writing. The stroke of the pen, right? And a lot of folks don't know how to scribe and make that effective. But a lot of the books that you guys treasure are written in a certain penmanship. And if you don't have that esoteric behavior that contributes to the knowledge of how you write something, just the stroke of your pen alone makes you be exemplary in bringing in a foundation. I won't call it money, because money right now, if you know what time it is with fiat, Lebanon just turned up like, oh, y'all not letting me get money? No, they're not letting the Lebanese people go access ATMs. No, remember a couple years ago, they didn't let the Greek people go to ATMs and get their money. Wow. No, nations have been denied access to going to access that hand-to-hand commerce.
They want to see everything you're doing.
Hun, the CBDC is on its way. I'm not gonna act like we sitting here amongst idiots. You understand?
That was the whole point of the Bitcoin.
Talk about it. You guys.
Then they just killed the Cash App. The Cash App guy.
They killed the Cash App.
No. Hold on. I gotta stop it.
Stop it.
He did not get killed by the government. He was sleeping with old boy's wife. That killed him.
That ain't no
That's
new
what, that
news.
was the
This
excuse.
what they
Right,
do.
that's what they said.
We found the
That's what they
open.
said.
We found the open. We found the open.
Listen,
Chase,
there's no
Chase,
Illuminati
Chase,
behind that.
Chase, and I'm gonna push back on you with that because guess what?
That was the
if
open.
if I'm a billionaire and I'm holding bank, you really think I don't got security? I'm a thousandaire, and my security sitting next to me.
I talked to
you think y'all can run up on me?
You said about
Hold on, no. I just want to say this. I want to say this out loud. I'm a thousandaire, and you think my security's not sitting next to me? No. You're bugging. So when these billionaires come through with bread, you really thought he was going to go search out dick or pussy in a club? That he wasn't cared for by his security?
Honestly, I think that was the opening.
Come on,
we know how
son.
to get them.
Like,
that's how you get them.
Let's keep it funky.
I talk to billionaires all day long.
They will never let you in their circle until their security pats you down.
They'll walk right
past you. Their security gonna pat you down.
It is rich people like that though. Like you won't even know they're rich. They just
they be on the skateboard like
you don't even know.
Jogging. They like jogging. They like to jog.
Yeah.
And you know what, guys? I absolutely love this conversation because this is exploratory of what we know from what we don't know, how we feel from what they feel. And this is not new news that some have access and some don't. When you started the web series Space Villain.
The Villain, yeah.
Yeah, Space the Villain.
Yeah.
What made you do that? And tell people where they could find it at. See, I'm not absent-minded, hun. I'm quite on top
Space
of my
the Villain
game.
is on YouTube. Space the Villain. I just remember laying in bed one day and like I have to come up with something, just do something. And at the time, Money and Violence was popping. What's the other show that's popping?
Project Heat.
Project Heat. But what's the other one? Homie just passed away not too long ago.
You talking about my boy goodness gracious.
From Money the start, Money and Violence, you had Respect Life.
And look at how he passed. And not to say that we could speculate on it because we don't have definitive information, but Boom P sat right here in DTF Radio at Butter's Basic Show, and DJ So Famous was up there. Mikey Bills was next to me, and we hosted Respect Life right here and talked about the web series and talked about what it was about and people was loving Respect Life. It was almost like New York Undercover. Remember how you used to watch New York Undercover with Malik Yoba and this and that, and then something happened in his delivery that made him not be available to the people anymore. And then you just find out like, yo, he's just gone. We could talk about all that. You may not know all of that. I'm not going to bring it here like that. But the reality is that I always feel like whenever we're doing something to uplift community, somebody or some entrance to a negative resonance pulls up, offers something, and then declines what it is that we really were here to do. How's Space Villain working for you? Space the Villain.
Well,
that character, the show.
Well, right now it's been over for like 2 or 3 years now, but we're working on season 2.
Did the people like season 1? Or?
Yes. We actually had a viral clip on Facebook that went about 5 million views. But everybody loved it. And to this day, I still get DMs. And when people see me, hey, season 2, what's going on?
What did they like about Space the Villain?
It was just people saw themselves in it. It was just regular people. Like everybody I used in it was artists. Either you rap, sing, you photography, whatever you did, you was an artist.
How can we make it climb to the next level?
Just got to tune in and like support, you know?
Yeah, but what is the status quo of what it was meant to do to make it climb to the next level? Like what is the premise of that build that you were doing with Space the Villain? Like how was it going to be something that transcends every hood?
I just telling regular hood stories, but I just wanted to use everybody, whatever you do, this is a way to promote what you do. If you watch the show, songs is promoted as artists. Clothes we wearing is artists. The camera guys are artists. Everybody's artists. So this is how everybody could promote and build what you got going on. But during the show, a lot of the real stuff, like everybody has real lives. Once the camera's off, like people really started going to jail. One of the main characters, he went away to school. It was just a lot going on. So that's why everything like kind of stopped. But now everybody's back, everybody's doing their thing, and it's like trying to get everybody together is just hard. So that's why right now we're working on a new show I was talking about last night called Survival Mode. And it's like a branch off from, the villain. It's like surviving in New York. Whatever you do, you got to turn the survival mode on. Like, this is what you do. This is how you survive,
Hey, I'm not going to pick at it.
And that's another song.
But
I sent them survival mode. DJ
I mean,
Chase.
why don't we go into some music? Chase, it's a really great opportunity to integrate the situation. And what's the song that you'll be performing today for us?
I'm gonna do Suicide.
You gonna do Suicide?
Mm-hmm.
So don't play Suicide. I'm gonna tell Chase what.
I'll play Survival Mode first,
and then you do a little mix, and then we gonna come in with he gonna perform Suicide.
Yes, man.
Money, love, leave your ass thinking blood. Money, love, leave your ass thinking money, love, leave your ass thinking blood. Catch you sleeping at night. Money, love, leave your ass thinking blood. Catch you sleeping at the light. I was going to money, love, money, 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 love, leave your ass thinking blood. Money, love, leave your ass thinking blood. Catch you sleeping at the light. I was going to
1 2 1 2. You know this. We here to Butter Basic Show. Let's go, Papi Goya, Arno, and Sosa. Let's get it.
Love, leave your ass thinking blood.
Hold us up 347-721-3161. We so active today. My God, Johnny Fastlane in the building. You know what it is.
Gold chains in the bottles. You leave the club, they gon' follow. Fill your foreign up with them hollows. That's what they tryna do.
Whoa.
We miss a nigga, we come
like I said, this is Papi Goya. RNO Sosa. This one's called Survival Mode. Let's get it.
We brave nigga, we ain't got shit.
Remember, you hear that new music first. I am DJ Chase.
That money is I'm on survival mode. Lock and load. Diamonds, gold, Henny, rose, Mara, cold, never fold.
Whoa.
Money, love, you blood. Get you sleeping at the light. I was know what's inside.
Yeah, Papi Goya, you know what it is.
And my niggas
Alright, no Sosa. This one's called Survival Mode. We here to Butter Basic Show.
Money, love, leave your ass in the blood. Get you sleeping at the light. I was know what's inside.
Yeah.
And my niggas want to smoke. And my bitches want to go. And my killers got the pole.
Little music break, you know what it is. Like I said, Papi Goya, let's go.
Balls in the spot, that means two chops. Since 13, we ain't shaking nigga block. We spoke our own, we ain't looking for props. They came out the stool and they ass got flopped. Make no diss tracks, ain't with it. Shots of the critic. Drop as a cat.
Where you from, Brooklyn?
Catch me and trap these niggas.
What's it, Brooklyn?
Beat that up for what?
Brooklyn in here, let's get it.
Whoever. This side that won't be clever. Got 30, that's
Whoa.
That's how we put to the trip out of town. Go shop or shine in the air. Nigga ain't tough, but who to be fair? Who knows nothing, but who y'all scared? Fuck everybody, just to be clear. Jackless cake, put it in the air. You jackless cake, leave it up.
Money, love, leave your ass
DJ Chase, worldwide sounds, always breaking the hottest new artists. He's worldwide, going global.
Whoa, once again, Papi Goya. Alright, no social, this one's called survival mode. Survival mode.
Yeah, and my niggas be so and my killers got the pole.
Worldwide Sounds Records. DJ Chase, lock it in. You know the vibe.
Like I said, I'm breaking music, the Butter Basic Show. This one, Pretty Image. Pretty Image, this one's called Chanel Bag. You know what it is, we here.
Bad, you know that. She had to run another like a full flag.
Gotta play for the ladies, you know what it is, breaking music, breaking music.
Bad, you know that. She had to run another like a full flag. This bought me a Chanel.
Shout out to Tampa, what's up? Once again, DJChase.net, let's go.
Bad, you know that. She had to run another like a full flag. Bad, you know that. She had to bad, you know that. Bad, you know that. She had to bad, you know that. Bad, you know that. She had to bad, you know that.
We here, the Butter Basic Show, breaking music, breaking music. This one is Chanel Bag from my girl, Pretty Image.
Bad, you know that. She had to
Tampa, what up, what up, what up?
This bought me a Chanel bag. Real expensive cause he know that I'm a little brat. Bad,
This is the Butter Basic Show. We so active. DTFradio.com. Let's go.
This bought me a Chanel bag. Real expensive cause he know that I'm a little brat. I'm real expensive so I need me a baller. All these be hating but I'm really unbothered. Pretty face, slim waist, yeah she a model.
Also to them, DJ Chase, Trucker Hats is out. The Worldwide Sounds Records, Trucker Hats is out.
With a bad attitude.
Let's go.
I keep that money coming cause he know that I'm spoiled. Ain't free. And if that tell me no, I'ma kick his. He gotta go. I'm a free down.
Whoa.
Keep it classy. Real bitch, buy me a mansion and show the transactions. Make his pockets hurt. All that money he was sad. Bad, you know that. She had to run another like a full flag.
Let's get shout out special guest today, Papi Goya. Let's get
Cause
it.
he know that I'm a little brat. Bad, you know that. She had to run another like a full flag. This bought me a Chanel bag. Real expensive cause he know that I'm a little brat. Send it to them on his way if he don't catch me out. All these be frontin' like they got it, all they want is
Tampa, Florida, what's up? Tampa, Florida, what's up?
your mouth. No, play with kids about my business. I'm from the south. I'm the realest, keep a record right beside me. He gotta spend them funds on a baddie cause I ain't cheap. Never had to do too much to keep a geek. And what's your thought? I make them pay for it and wait for it. Bad, you know that. She had to run another.
Whoa. The Butter Basic Show, we here.
Real expensive cause he know that I'm a little bad, you know that. She had to run another like a full flag. This bought me a Chanel bag. Real expensive cause he know that look bad.
It's about Papi Goya today. This one's called Right Here. Let's go.
Hey, yo, DJ, play that song I like. All I know is what I want. All I know is what I want. All I know is what I want. Is you right?
DJ Chase, worldwide sounds, always breaking the hottest new artists. He's worldwide, going global.
Yeah, man, you know what it is. Papi Goya. This one's called Right Here. Let's go.
Hey, yo, DJ, play that song I like. All I know is what I want.
Goya, what up?
Phone, I'm outside. I know you ready, I'm just waiting for your reply. I know you want it, I can see it in your eyes. So hurry up, cause we running out of time. And let's go, go, go. You got me, whoa, whoa, whoa. We can sex right now, you ain't no hope, oh, girl. We gon' do some things we supposed to, cause you loving me while I'm freaking you. Never give a damn on what the haters think. Them bitches mad cause they broke and they pussy stink. Yeah, and I've been waiting so patiently. Yeah, and I'm just waiting for my phone to ring. Yeah, and I'ma hit it on the kitchen sink. Yeah, butt naked in the cheetah mink. Cause all I know.
That's what we do. Break music, break music, break music. Whoa.
Pull up right now and throw it from. All I know is what I want. It's you right here. All I know is what I want. It's you.
And it's not about going viral. It's about real viral moments. It's up here, Butters. It's up here.
It's you.
Once again, Papi Goya, you know what it is. We here.
It's you right here.
He really goes viral. He really goes viral.
Right here. Nah.
We got a big Butters.
You feeling me? I'm feeling you. You here now, so what you tryna do? Ain't met no other nigga. I ain't like them other niggas. You better control your nigga. Well, I have to kill a nigga. Well, fuck that, baby, what's that? You got that fire on you, go ahead and roll that. It's time to get it right. You fucking all night. I put some diamonds on you, go ahead.
Whoa.
Now, bitches gonna be
That Papi Goya, let's get into that suicide. Let's get it.
Hey, yo, DJ, play that song I like. DJ Today I thought about suicide. Thinking about the time when you was by my side. Today I thought about suicide. Today I thought about suicide. Today I told you was homicide. I should call you up, but I get too much pride. Now I'm thinking suicide. Today I thought about suicide. Thinking about you telling you was homicide. I should call you all the time, but I get too much pride. Now I'm thinking suicide. You know I love you in the worst way. You ain't even call me for my birthday. Now you got me thinking about you all day. Thinking about the times when we had foreplay. You said you moved on, I can't accept that. I text you how I feel, you never text back. I wrote a love letter, you never wrote back. Now you got me feeling like a nigga need to fall back. You got a new man, think you moved up. I called 100 times, won't you pick up? On some real shit, I don't give a fuck. I want my girl back and I ain't giving up. Today I thought about suicide. Thinking about you telling you was homicide. I should call you up, but I get too much pride. Now I'm thinking suicide. Today I thought about suicide. Thinking about the time when you was homicide. I should call you up, but I got too much pride. Now I'm thinking suicide. So you happy now? Well, I guess I never thought I would have to treat you like the rest. I never thought I would have to hit you with the flex. I thought that we had just more than sex. What you knowin' now, you bitch? Hope you die, suck a dick. Call that nigga that you with, go to hell, he ain't shit. I crash off a bridge, hope you break all your ribs. My sister fuck you up, I would never have kids. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. On some real shit, you got a nigga in his feelings. On some real shit, I'm about to jump off a building. I'm up late night drinking, damn, I need some healing. Today I thought about suicide. Thinking about the time when you was by my side. I should call you up, but I get too much pride. Now I'm thinking suicide. Today I thought about suicide. Thinking about the time when you was by my side. I should call you up, but I got too much pride. Now I'm thinking suicide.
Yeah. Let's get it. You know what it is, man. We here.
You can come sit loud, let Chase do a little DJ tonight.
What's up? What's up? Gonna play that back? Wanna play that back? Or what's up? What's up?
You can run it back.
Run it back. One, two. You know what it is. We are here. Breaking music, my guy, Papi Goya. Let's go.
Today I thought about suicide. Thinking about the time when you was by my side. I should call you up, but I got too much pride. Now I'm thinking suicide too. Today I thought about suicide. Thinking about the time when you was by my side. I should call you up, but I got too much pride. Now I'm thinking suicide. You know I love you in the worst way. You ain't even told me from the birthday. Now you got me thinking about you all day. Thinking about the times when we had foreplay. You said you moved on, I can't accept that. No, I text you how I feel, you never text back. I wrote a love letter, you never wrote back. Now you got me feeling like a nigga need to fall back. You got a new man.
Like I said, we breaking music. My guy, Papi Goya, what up?
Don't you pick up?
Johnny Fastlane, I see you.
I don't give a f. My girl back and I ain't giving up. I thought about suicide. Thinking about the time.
Good vibes, good energy on this Sunday. Let's go.
But I get too much pride. Now I'm thinking suicide. Today I thought about suicide. Thinking about the time when you was by my side. I should call you up, but I got too much pride.
Once again, y'all want to go viral. He went viral. Let's go.
So you happy now? Well, I never thought I would have to treat you like the rest. I never thought I would have to hit you with the rest. I thought that we had just more than
It's clown etiquette.
1, 2, 1, 2. Like I said, we are breaking music. I got J Catalyst. You know what it is. This one's called Respect on all streaming platforms right now. Let's go.
I need my respect. Yeah. Too many been playing too much. Put that on your neck. Yeah. You worry about collecting comments, I'm collecting checks. Yeah. MMMPR, money, power, and respect. I'ma get to my debt. Trust me, I'm cool, but I need my respect. You taking my kind of school, we just say you on the rack. No need to be loud when everything goes your flex. I've been big boss, so my request. Come at me, correct.
This is the Butter Basics Show. I am DJ Chase. Whoa.
Showing people who I really am.
Produced by yours truly.
Moves I make these people.
This one's J Cat. This one's called Respect. Let's go. Put some respect on the Butter Basics Show. Let's get it.
For the man I am. Why these kids spin backwards like Beckham can. How you like me now? These people looking at me like I came up out the wild. The nerve of these idiots think they messing with a child. I've been doing this so long before you even was a child. I promise you little homies a temporary style. Try helping you little fools, but all you fools are wild. Swim with the big sharks, get caught in the shark tank. Just sit there and watch say now. Hold on. Then they get back again. They got millions to spend. Stay on my Johnny quest for them.
Butters, we here.
Different.
Butters, we here.
Yeah, the grown folk business.
DTFradio.com. Download that DTF Radio app.
Different. One thing about me, see, I've been the man. You better tell them I need my respect.
Respect.
Yeah. Too many been playing too much. Put that on your neck. Yeah. You worry about collecting comments, I'm collecting checks. MMMPR, money, power, and respect. I'ma get to my debt. Just me, I'm good, but I need my respect. Yeah. You taking my kind of school, we just think you bound to wreck. Yeah. No need to be loud when everything got me a flex. Yeah. I've been big bossed up, my name need a crest. Come at me, correct. Know where you're running, I need my respect.
You're now in the mix with the Worldwide Sounds Records. Every day, DJ Chase, lock it in. You know the vibe.
We here, the Butter Basics Show. Papi Goya, RNO Sosa. This one's called Survivor Mode. We here.
Money, love, leave your ass thinking blood. Catch you sleeping at the light. I was on the outside. Huh? Yeah. And my niggas want to smoke. And my bitches on go. Money, love, leave your ass thinking blood. Money, love. Money, love, leave your ass thinking blood.
Real DJ and what up? Whoa.
Huh? Yeah. And my niggas want to smoke. And my bitches on go. And my killers got money, love, leave your ass thinking blood. Catch you sleeping at the light. I was no suicide.
get it.
Chains in them bottles. You leave the club, they gon' follow. Feel your phone up with them hollows. That's what they
And
trying.
that DJ Chase trucker has that merch is out. DJChase.net. Let's go.
And put a bullet in your fitted cap. Splat. Y'all start shit, we gon' finish shit. We brave nigga, we ain't dog shit. Spit shells on you like a bullpen. Splat. That money calling that I gotta go. Hit your bitch up like domino. Throw the true bump, then she gotta go. I'm on survival mode. Lock and load. Money, love, Henny, rose. My heart cold, never fold. Survival mode. Money, love, survival mode. Catch you sleeping at the light. Survival mode, huh? Yeah, and my niggas want to smoke, and my bitches on go, and my killers. Survival mode, I leave your ass nigga blood. Catch you sleeping at the light. This house know what's inside.
Once again, we here, the Butter Basic Show, Butters. Then we gonna close out. Let's get it. You know this. DTFradio.com. Pull us up and stay in touch. 347-721-3161. Let's go.
Too old to the spot, that means too choppy. Since 13, we ain't shaking nigga block. We spent for our own, we ain't looking for pop.
All right, no Sosa. Let's get it.
Got fly.
Bushwick, Brooklyn. A lot of Brooklyn in here today.
This is not always fitting. Drop as a captain, class is spinning. We catch him.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Every beat there's up for weather. I'm a natural disaster, I'm cold whoever. Cut this side that wouldn't be clever. Got a diet that's torn on Trevor. Every beat that we hold him down. That's how we cool, take a trip out of town. Do a shot but shine in the air. Think they ain't tough, but who to be fair? Most those guns, but who y'all scared? Fuck everybody, just to be clear. If you jackless king, put it in the air. If you jackless king, leave it up.
Money, love, and leave your ass thinking blood. Catch you sleeping at the light. These ops know what's on side. Huh? Yeah. And my niggas want to smoke. And my bitches on go. And my killers got the go. Money, love, and leave your ass thinking blood.
Yo. Shout outs to everybody in the tri-state affecting and resonating in the US of A. The reason why I say that is because I actually know somebody that was affected in the bodies that dropped during COVID. I don't know how to like actually like put this out for the world, but I had a family member, my mother actually, that had a proponent of their own, like, you got capos.
Mm-hmm.
You remember
The
how
bosses.
you know what I'm saying? That you got capos
The
that
bosses.
yeah. And you're in certain positions of power. And then when these people get taken because of the positions that they were in, I don't know if people knew who these people were, but we have to have a real look at of who's who in this availability to power. When 50 Cent makes a show about power
Mm-hmm.
and shows Tariq, this little guy, he's small. Little. When I look at him, I'm like, yo, this little, you ain't this little fucking man.
Mastermind behind everything.
I don't want to make you be a victim of what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When you're this little man, victim of the things, it really bothers me when I know that, like here in Brooklyn, New York, I live in Brooklyn, New York, and I see positions of power being passed down to people that have left. My mother was working with Medgar Evers College for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And now we've got to give position to other people. The folks that know how that works, do it and give it to those that are worth position. It's weird to me to give this information out because it's like nobody told me that it is how it is. You know what I'm saying?
You got to learn for yourself.
You got to learn for yourself.
And nobody's going to hand you anything. Nobody's going to help you out. You just got to grind and you got to get it on your own, really and truly, you know?
Create your own opportunities.
So I'll give it out. I am also a predecessor of that. You understand? And when I see certain things happening, I have to like make record of. If we don't make record of, this is us making record of all of the above, right? To put people in position that do things for us, that do things for us.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So when I'm looking at 50 Cent and Power and Stars, of how they do things for us, as far as like what Tariq is doing, am I being weird by saying that this emulates all of the above for what's happening in the now of us, of the things that are above?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird to me to look and see that we just accept certain things with the things that I've seen myself. Malcolm X's daughter having a home in Flatbush, Brooklyn, and then you just the grandson burns down this and this and that.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I'm not gonna hold you, man, because these are things being presented to me that then there's no this and this and that to hand down in responsibility to this and this and that.
I mean, yeah, right. So what you're saying is like they ain't passing on the power, they're not passing on the helm, they're not passing on the crown, and it's fucked up. Yeah, that every single generation has to get it on their own. But that's the world that we live in for right now until we are able to do that. You know what I'm saying?
But this is why it comes back to the music. You know, it's not all about the drill. It's not all about killing and murdering. It's about actual music
and have fun.
Music that elevates the soul, the mind, the body, and the spirit.
We can say that all that we want, but unless there's somebody that actually embodies that, it doesn't make sense to talk about
I mean,
those
I feel like there
things
are people
unless
that embody that,
Show me.
but
Who?
they're
Papi
rare.
Goya.
Exactly.
Papi Goya,
right? He's bringing the knowledge from his father. He's giving it to his daughter. He is the link right here.
I don't have a problem with us understanding that. And if this is the first time that this is actually something being said on air, then this is our air to do so, I'm not going to wait for somebody else to do it. The queen that you have sitting there behind you is your daughter that understands and overstands all that you came to do.
That's why our generational wealth is different. Our generational wealth is not about passing down money, property, or land. Our generational wealth is about passing down knowledge and wisdom to better the generation that comes behind us.
and they said knowledge is power. They said it. You know what I'm saying? So we already know what it is.
Teaching of the game early.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have it with me early.
Yeah.
That's why
Soak
we
up
got
all of
here
this.
taking pictures, videos.
You doing the
You
own
know,
thing.
it's a stepping stone. You got to crawl before you walk. And this is her crawling at 12 years old.
And so I just want to, give thanks, as I always do, to the ancestors that have allowed us to be here in a big way
Yes.
to do that. What's hip hop missing?
Now,
The thing that they've been giving us,
I think
big spectrum they gave
the
us.
fun is
They
missing out of hip
gave
hop.
us 50 years worth.
I remember growing up, hip hop used to look fun,
Mm-hmm.
dancing and having fun, making party records. Now everything is just like you said, drill. I got to spin a block, which is cool if you live that life. But
I think
where's the
Jay-Z
fun at?
destroyed that for New York.
You could talk
The
about
fun
him.
part?
That's
The fun
cool.
part?
We could
The fun
pause
part,
and,
the music
we
part.
could pause and talk about
However,
that. But I'm gonna tell
How?
you,
he set a
but I'm gonna tell
standard.
you, Jay-Z was
understand?
nowhere.
We can't-
I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
this is cool. Jay-Z wasn't anywhere when my mother, who worked at Medgar Evers,
You all right?
Take a minute.
people don't realize there's a life involved, right? My mother's family member worked at Medgar Evers College. His son, his family member. Yo, this shit is crazy. Remember when they shot up a block in Brooklyn out of a sunroof and took the life of a young man with 2 children?
Yeah, I seen that on the news like yesterday.
Yeah, I seen that
Yeah.
too.
That was real. That was not, let me finish. That was real. That guy had 2 kids and a baby's mom's.
So I mean, yeah, it's fucked up, right?
I don't want to stop that understanding that it doesn't have to go that far, because that guy had lost his life. I didn't know him personally, but I knew his family member. That he went to the store, to the corner store.
This is a
And
story.
all he did was go to the store. And they came and shot through a sunroof. Shot up the whole block. It could have been your mother, your grandmother, your brother, your anybody. Where did they do that at? When did we in Brooklyn, New York feel like that was okay? When did it start becoming normalized? You don't have to normalize.
I don't think anybody's normalizing it.
Any of the above. Yes, they will normalize it because this is what they get paid for. I'm not gonna fucking act like it's not.
Who are you talking about? Like
The
drill rappers?
artistry, all the art, and when they rounded up Chef G and all of them for what they've been participating in, we can't say yes, that's what it was. Yes, that's who did what. Why are we doing this? Why?
I'm not doing it.
Not you, but like
That's Chef
like
G and them niggas.
That's
like
them
it's just it's like where's the understanding coming from that we understand that somebody is benefiting from the loss of lives of y'all?
What, the labels?
You could say that to labels because there's insurance policies. If you want to talk on it and things, that's on you. But the thing is that it's weird now because when we walk to the store, your daughter shouldn't feel funny to walk to the store. Your son shouldn't feel funny to walk to the store. Your kids, none of our parents should feel funny to walk to the fucking store.
Yeah, but all that is by design. And like he was saying, we need more after school programs. We need more money in the community.
We need something that depreciates the mental. There's something the Johnny.
I don't want to come at black folks or
It's not black
and brown
folks. It's
people
not about
in the
black
hood
and brown
and say that
people.
it's their fault
Nah.
because this shit was set up to be like this.
All right, so if they have some program developed to affect the way that we behave, they have it. They have it.
They're not gonna put it out there.
They have it. They're not just gonna tell you that it's there like that. It's happening.
They can open more jobs, give more opportunities, and I think crime
They
will go
don't
down.
give a
But
fuck about a job, a robot taking your job.
They're not going to do
Well,
that.
they don't.
They're not going to do that.
Right.
They're going to keep it the way it is.
Nobody's gonna hand anybody anything. You got to go out there and get it.
That's
and
create your
they
own
will.
opportunity.
So
They
then
will.
what? Does that legitimize everything that's going on?
Absolutely not.
Exactly. So if it doesn't legitimize it, what is happening in the minds of those that have the opportunity to make a change about it? What's happening?
Money.
The ones who want to make a change, they don't get heard. But
let him tell him what it is. He said it is money. And then
money.
So now if you got a whole new credit system situating, how's the money go?
In their pockets. That's the problem. Instead of coming out with the programs and the systems and everything
to teach,
they rather put it in their pockets and come up with something small so they could benefit themselves instead of benefiting for the community.
Facts. Because that doesn't help anybody out.
Yeah.
At all.
Why they don't teach certain stuff in schools, like you said?
Trades.
Yeah. Why?
It's gone.
Teach kids how to balance a checkbook.
You don't need it.
You know,
you can
stuff
just
like
sit there
that.
with the Oculus on, shorty,
Hmm?
and earn your money with the Oculus on.
That's it.
Where
And
we
play
get-
video
that's where
games,
we
Call
headed.
of Duty.
I didn't know about credit until I was 30.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe me
I thought
too.
dudes was buying cars and houses with cash.
No.
This is not taught in schools.
And this is why we
Besides trades, we need to know about money.
Financial literacy. That's
And
very
it
important.
goes back to the presidency and Biden and Trump and all of that. Why would we have a president that don't know nothing about money?
Because he like to look good in that
The
blue
world
suit.
is based on money.
He got the blue suit on.
Why they don't open after school programs and teach these things?
Right.
Exactly.
Why? What would
All
be
of
the
that.
They won't teach it in
benefit
school,
what would
teach
be
it
the
in after school.
benefit of that for you and your offspring? What's the benefit?
What? Excuse me, I didn't hear what you said.
What's the benefit of giving that to you and your offspring?
The knowledge?
Y'all are just the herd.
Well, you spread the knowledge
They
and
want you
it's
to be the
gonna
herd.
grow. It's gonna grow. Like if I give the knowledge to my daughter and she pass it on, and if everybody's spreading the
Why
knowledge,
would you
it'll
give
grow.
that to the herd?
Because it's what's
Maybe
needed.
I'm doing too much.
And that's the problem.
That's
A lot
what's
of people
needed.
think like
Give
that.
anything to anybody.
A lot of black people think like, why should I give this to the herd when I can
Yeah.
sell it to the herd?
Exactly.
Why would you want to sell it when we all could be rich and we all could
We
be
could
good?
all benefit.
You
Yeah.
gotta.
Everybody can afford what you selling, bro.
You gotta.
Because they tricked you into thinking capitalism is king.
Right.
Mhm.
And yeah, everything is for sale. You know, the game is to
There
be
you
sold,
go.
not told. That's what they
Yeah.
There
say.
you go.
But that's
Mhm.
not true.
It's
You know what I'm
not.
saying?
It's not
I think
at
at
all.
all.
you got.
Because somebody told them that for free.
Exactly.
And I think
Thank
you gotta
Thank you.
live what you preach.
Yeah.
If you see me doing it, like I'm doing this, this is what I'm doing, and I'm trying to give you the knowledge. Follow my steps. Why
Yeah.
not?
Listen, man, Papi Goya, what's the song you performed for us earlier?
Suicide.
Bring this back to the little dibby mentality that people really like, which is He shucked and he shucked and jived it. What did you perform for us?
I performed Suicide, a record I wrote with Mac. He was with me that day, and I was
Mac,
going.
you was dancing.
He was
You
with
had
me
a
that
dance
day.
for it.
No, we didn't have no dance. Actually, he works with me,
I actually work with him.
and we would we be at work and like killing time, just listening to beats. And I was going through a real tough
That
time.
song "Suicide" was about what?
Female.
That played games until you was
No,
like, yo, I was
but
ready to leave all my friends.
No, I
for you.
can't just blame everything on her. I did wrong too. And then when she got up and like I can't do this no more, and really showed me she didn't want to be with me no more. Now I'm kind of being selfish. So the outburst from the song, from the clip that went viral, was just like what everybody feels and think. Like when you're not picking up my calls and shit, like, well, fuck you then, like you know, that's all that was.
Especially when you're the wrong one.
Like the bullshit I was giving
Yeah,
you.
you feel me?
You alive, right?
Yeah, like you feel me? That's all it was. So it came out like that. And I remember at work, I was doing it. He was like, no, leave it like that, because I couldn't get it right. And I'm like, man, fuck this is you're like, he said, that's some shit. I'm like, you sure? That everybody that played it for, I was like, nah, bro, you wilding. So that's why in the clip you see everybody holding me back, like, nah, bro, what are you talking about? Yo, she died. Like, that's how you feel though. You know how some stuff you feel certain ways, but you're not gonna say it. I just let it out.
Well, family, I will never let it be less than known that Papi Goya was here on the Butters Basic
First
show.
solo radio performance.
Talking about his viewpoints.
And
we
we
gonna
will
come
be
back a year later from
yeah.
now. Mark this date. We will be back
with gifts.
Hey,
we got a lot of work to do, guys.
this is where it started.
And, you know, for our male-female relationships, there's absolutely no reason why, you know, I tear up because I have personal relationships with people that in Brooklyn, New York, I can't believe that the same thing, this East Coast, West Coast thing that people are trying to start over here is something that would be real when I know that we are so interrelated. It makes absolutely no sense to me. So I just want it to be known that as a human being, we got a lot of work to do with each other that has nothing to do with people outside of us.
But just know that's a few bad apples, and most people ain't out here wilding out like that.
Not at all.
A lot of people.
But we're being shown in that light.
That's all they're gonna show.
Yeah.
That's all they're gonna show. They're not gonna show the success.
But will they show who choked out the homeless man on the train?
No, they might not even arrest him.
I forgot about that.
They arrested him.
That's a whole nother topic. We gotta close out. We got to close out.
It's cool. We could do that. Papi Goya, thanks for coming through.
I just want to say thank you to Juicy, Butter, Fast Lane, Mac, DJ Chase, and my beautiful daughter. Thank you for having us. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I think we need to give y'all a drop or something.
Hey, yo,
Yeah,
DJ,
for sure.
play that song I like. That's gonna be everywhere. I gotta give Chase a drop.
I got you. We gonna work. That's why I'm trying to get out of here because you know. So
Yeah. Let's go. Let's do this.
Yo, Johnny Fastlane, through all your trials and tribulations, you still pulled through and come to the Butters Basic show here at DTF Radio. There's nothing else like you.
I need to get on that show, Flash. I need to get over there. I'm about to holler at you.
That's the next show.
Let's network.
Beautiful. Guys, Chase, what you got for us?
We gonna play that Papi Goya Suicide.
Don't play the Suicide. You already performed.
Play right
Give us
here.
the next one and play it right here.
All right, play right here.
I ain't get with Honda yet.
Hey.
I appreciate you.
We
Thank
got
you.
things in
Thank
the
you.
works. Yo, everybody out here, as I always like to do, this is the platform for the unknown to get known. Thank you to the ancestors for bringing us here together for this culmination. Also known as the platform for the unknown to get known, but also known as, you know, anger management for the diaspora. We get together and have these conversations. It's really dope for me. I don't think there's anything else out there like this.
At all.
So thank you. You're welcome. Baby girl,
Come here, Lonnie.
Milan, give a shout out to your peoples, mama. How you want to do it? The mic's yours. The future generation of hip hop. Tell them what you do. You tell them.
I know.
Thank you for inviting us.
Oh man! Thank you.
As we close out, you know what it is, the Butter Basics Show. DTFradio.com. I am DJ Chase. Johnny Fastlane, Big Apple Butters. You know what it is. We here. Everybody riding. At DTFradio.com. We will be back next week. Every Sunday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. The Butter Basics Show. Papi Goya. We out. Cheer.
It's what I want. Cheers,